as they get ready to match up with the Atlanta Falcons. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
On second down, Freeman. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta. On the heels of that good carry by Devontae Freeman, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They run, Devontae Freeman. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Ito Smith, his first carry. And Duke Riley will get credit for the tackle.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
On second down now, it's Freeman. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
All right. Now focus. No.
It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short.
Check cross. Switch on, travel. Hey, Tuesday.
They'll try to run for Smith. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Come on, fellas. I got a block, bro. I got a block. That's on the second.
Hey, Charlie. Check Mike 27. Here we go.
They're going on 4th down. It's Ryan. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons.
That was the scariest play of my life, so I designed that play.
A first down carry for Smith. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Back to the ground, this time with Freeman.
Yeah, dude.
Running Devontae Freeman.
That's
They're
me.
not going to get him. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. 25 yards. And they are able to strike
You ain't the only one that got juke moves. You ain't the only one that got juke moves.
I think we can all agree that was a pretty
You're the only one that got juke
opening
moves.
drive right there. And the key
Whoa, what's
going
good?
for it on 4th down earlier in the drive. Set a tone for it.
Shout out to all my fans, you heard me? Shout out to my sponsors, you know what I'm saying? Family Dollar, Popeyes. Shout out to my cheerleaders, you heard me? Yeah.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards
I had
deep.
nightmares about this Sean Jackson.
And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. First carry now for Jordan Howard. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Howard, a big dude. Let's go.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
What's that, man? Evil in the building.
74. Mike, 53.
Throwing on 2nd down. Wentz. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Good coverage that time by the linebacker, Deion Jones. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Wentz. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. Had to pass there.
That's that B-type defense.
Just couldn't come up with
That's that B-type defense. You got to respect it.
Having to win the early downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for 3rd and short, because when it's 3rd and long, the odds go down significantly trying to pick up the 1st down, even throwing the football.
Bravo.
Watch this, Sean.
Here we go on 4th down with Wentz. This is caught by Jackson. It's an Eagles 1st down on a gain of 11.
Brandon, I have one word for you after that completion for a 1st down.
Lucky?
Analytics.
Well, the analytics say they punt the football there.
So we're changing to analytics as we go, right? What a big-time play for them. And really took a big-time chance.
Yeah, big-time first half chance. From the 36, Wentz nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Clemson Tiger, Vic Beasley, reaches home that time. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack.
53, check 53.
Shotgun now for Wentz. And the reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
53's mine. I got him. Mike, 53. 53. This 5-7. They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They scared.
They do go for it. It's Wentz.
Oh,
By Jackson. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
53. Mike, 53.
On 1st down, they run with Howard. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Wentz on target there to Jeffrey. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. From the gun on third down, Wentz. That's caught by Jackson. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling. On first and 10, here's Wentz. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 41.
Run, Big Beasley. You owe me one for the Super Bowl.
And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line.
Let's go.
What a play. The
told you, boy, I got that defense.
Puts together, Charles, a nice little return, too.
Yeah, he's not going to make anybody forget Darrell Green or Ron Woodson, but look at him lug that thing. He decided it was his. A lot of people might have thought about lateraling it there. No shot. Trying to take it the distance.
On second down, here's Smith. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
36.
On third down, Devontae Freeman. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Line of scrimmage, the 2. They can still get a first down if they just get a yard out of this on 4th and very short.
No, sir. This when legends was made. This when legends was born.
Gun. Motion out of the backfield.
They'll run it. Freeman. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
This when legends was born.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Oh yeah, tighten it up. I like that. Tighten it up.
On the keeper, here's Ryan. He will take it in for a Falcon touchdown.
Let's go!
Ryan. In the final seconds of the first half. And the Falcons push further out in front.
And that's a lead.
Let's go!
As they head into the half.
Let's go!
Things off.
Yeah, able to extend.
I can't sleep at night. I ain't even go to sleep.
It can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
I can't go to sleep.
Changes your morale. Changes
After that poor performance last
before that. Let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff.
I never take none away from you.
Good point.
Deshaun Jackson look like Megatron Julio mix. Let's go.
It's halftime. This is the NFL. And it's a presentation.
I know you hear me. I know you hear me.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Ain't over yet.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Let's go. That defense, let's go.
This will be taken in at the 1.
Let's go. Good shot.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
You did that. Let's see something, Kyle. Let's see something.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call? Yeah. We'll find out pretty quickly here if they felt like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. On second down, it's Howard, and this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down. Again, it's Howard. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. He needed a yard. That's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Now they'll throw it. Wentz.
Now coming easy.
The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10, right at the 40.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line. Hey, Zoo! Watch the backer, watch the backer. Let's go, let's go.
To throw is Wentz. They'll let this go for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Deshaun Jackson, 40 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well. Malcolm
Jenkins up to make the stop. So nothing there that time, and maybe you need to look to the O-line. They weren't able to create any space.
No, they weren't, and you know as well as I do, as many offensive line coaches we've ever met, I think that'll be addressed loudly when those guys get to the sideline.
And they're usually loud and big. It'll be a gain of 4, and it'll be 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And this one complete to Smith. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards there and a Falcon first down.
Yeah, send him. Yeah. Let's go.
They'll run on first down. It's Smith. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Ryan caught by Jones. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down. Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Freeman again, a first down carry. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. From the gun, it's Ryan. He's got Freeman here. It's complete.
Oh, that was bad.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Oh, man, we got to stay clean. That shit wasn't going to work. Shit.
20! Hey, wahoo!
Oh, my God, that shit wasn't going to work.
Third and long. It's Ryan. It's caught. Jones. It's a gain of 26 as they pick up the first down in the process. And the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game. Back to the running game. It's Freeman. And some room to maneuver. He's into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Devontae Freeman. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons push further out in front. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Let's go. It feel like deja vu. Remember 21-7? Remember 21-7? Let's go. I did this for Diamond and Minshew. Diamond and Minshew.
He wants to continue to do so.
Let's go. That was a good one. I play that defense.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
He can get you.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right?
Good.
Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
All right, watch this, y'all.
Wentz now on 1st down. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. The big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pumps from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. It's a big game. And that's complete to Jeffrey. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Again, they'll throw with Wentz.
Get him.
This is taken in by Jeffrey.
Good shit, boy. Good shit.
Eagles.
Good shit. That's that adrenaline running.
5-yard touchdown catch as his guys are back within a single score. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter. Out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
That's the first time I let him.
This will be taken about the 12. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Ain't over yet. And never over for me. I want you to use your
about set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you've got another thing coming.
Yeah, and then, by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones, his intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. Scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
Son, that's Julio Jones. I'm glad I got it, son.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes.
You could have came back. You could have came back. I ain't gonna stunt. You a good player. I ain't gonna stunt.
You made me realize I can't be playing around with
Now
this.
Ryan going to give it to Freeman. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just... Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
They may have the edge on the scoreboard, but that hasn't made them passive, has it? I mean, they dialed up a pretty good run blitz there. And Brandon, you know that all blitzes aren't just designed to get to the quarterback and the passer. Sometimes you're just trying to take away every gap, every hole that might be created in the running game, and they did it to perfection and caused a fumble there.
Took away the gaps, took away the holes, took away the football.
Single.
To throw is Wentz.
Yeah.
Can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Vic Beasley in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. They'll look to throw.
No.
Has it. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Wentz now 13 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. A crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
He completes it to Jones. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Bro, I'm a legitimately give you a chance to come back. Yeah, Mississippi and New Orleans, yes. Uncle Snoop.
Throwing now is Ryan. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Oh, look at this. Ryan's going to throw it. He goes underneath to Freeman. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. The catch and run there, good for 16 in the first. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
Coach, I'm on there. Now who? Coach with that bullshit to do. 59.
So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here.
Ordinary.
This to make it a 2-score game.
Now home pool.
I don't think this has the carry. It
Good
does
game,
not.
bro.
It's
Good
no
game.
good.
One is
And this score will stay right where it is. Oh, Charles, a 1-score game. Down to the end we went. They had one final play in that 1-score game. We all knew what was coming, the Hail Mary. They just couldn't get it done.
Wasn't exactly complicated, was it? We all knew, as you said, and go long and see if we can find someone open. They didn't get it done. Someone's happy. Someone is not.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Philly.